So, if you're in crypto, you've definitely heard the phrase, be your own bank. It sounds great, right? Super empowering. But what does that actually mean when it comes to keeping your digital money safe? Well, over the next few minutes, we're going to break down the simple, practical steps to make sure you're not just your own bank, but a really, really secure one.
Look, this isn't just some cool slogan, it's the absolute core of how cryptocurrency works. Unlike your regular bank, there's no 1-800 number to call if you mess up. There's no forgot my password button, and there's definitely no fraud department to bail you out. All that power to control your own money, it comes with the total responsibility to protect it.
And that responsibility is huge. Because here's a startling fact for you. Over 90% of all crypto thefts, they're not from some super genius hacker breaking the blockchain. Nope. They happen because of simple, totally avoidable user mistakes. That's why everything we're about to cover isn't just important, it's absolutely essential. So, let's make it official. Welcome to your bank. You're the CEO, the head teller, and the chief of security all rolled into one. You call all the shots. But you gotta remember, once a transaction is out there or a wallet gets compromised, it's gone. Poof, forever. There are no takebacks, no do-overs. Think about it. Every bank has a master key to its main vault, right? Well, in your new crypto bank, there is one single piece of information that protects everything you own. It is, without a doubt, the most valuable secret you will ever have in this space, and protecting it is priority number one.
That secret is called your seed phrase, or sometimes a recovery phrase. It's usually a list of 12 or 24 simple words. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This isn't just a password. These words are, quite literally, your money. They are the master key to your entire vault. Anyone who gets this phrase has total, unrestricted control of your funds.
So how do you protect something so critical? The rules are dead simple, and they are non-negotiable. You write it down on a physical piece of paper. You never, ever, ever store it digitally. That means no pictures of it on your phone, no sending it in an email to yourself, no saving it in Google Drive or a password manager, and for the love of all that is holy, not in your phone's Notes app. Keep that piece of paper somewhere safe, like a real safe. The goal is to keep this key completely offline. And let's get one thing crystal clear. No legitimate company, not a wallet, not an exchange, not customer support, will ever ask you for your seed phrase. Ever. If someone asks for it, they are a scammer trying to rob you, 100% of the time. There are zero exceptions to this rule. Okay, now that we've got the master key secured, let's talk about where you keep your funds for day-to-day stuff. There are basically two kinds of storage, and the easiest way to think about it is like this. You've got the wallet in your pocket, and you've got the high-security vault at the bank. Let's break down the differences. A hot wallet, things like MetaMask or Trust Wallet, is basically an app that lives on your phone or your computer. It's always connected to the internet, which is great for convenience, but also makes it a bit more vulnerable. Then you have a cold wallet, like a Ledger or a Trezor. This is a physical device, kind of like a USB stick that keeps your keys completely offline. This is your bank vault. It offers the highest level of security possible. So here's the real pro move. It's not about choosing one or the other. The smartest strategy is to use both. You keep a small amount of spending money in your hot wallet for quick and easy transactions, but you store the vast majority of your assets, your savings, safely offline in your cold wallet. This one simple habit protects you from so many common risks. All right, your bank is all set up. Now it's time to learn how to spot the robbers. In the crypto world, these don't show up with masks and guns. They use psychology. They use sneaky links, fake emails, and tricky messages to try and fool you into just handing over your keys.
The most common attack by far is something called phishing. Scammers will create a fake website or send a fake email that looks exactly like the real thing. They'll try to create a sense of panic with a message like, "Urgent, your account is frozen. Verify your identity now." Their only goal is to trick you into typing your seed phrase into their fake website.
Oh man, you've seen these everywhere. Send us 1 ETH and we'll send you 2 back, often from a fake celebrity account. Come on now. If something sounds way too good to be true, it's because it absolutely is. These are always a trap to drain your wallet. Nobody is just giving away free money. Now this one is really sneaky. It's called social engineering. This is where scammers attack your mind, not your computer. They'll pop up in a Discord chat pretending to be helpful tech support or a friend who wants to help you with a problem. They build your trust, act all professional, and then ask for something they shouldn't, like sharing your screen or, even worse, your keys. So how do you spot these guys? It's actually pretty easy once you know the universal red flags. Anyone asking for your seed phrase? Scam. Anyone promising guaranteed profits? Scam. Anyone creating a huge sense of urgency, trying to make you act fast? Scam. Any stranger sliding into your DMs to help you? Total scam. See any of these, and you just walk away, full stop. All right, we've covered the bad guys. Now let's talk about taking back the power. Because real security isn't a one-time thing you set up and forget. It's a routine. It's a set of simple habits that you do consistently, like locking your front door when you leave the house. These habits are what build a fortress around your money.
Here's your daily security checklist. First, turn on two-factor authentication on every single exchange you use, ideally with an authenticator app. Second, before you hit send on any transaction, triple-check that wallet address. Sending a tiny test amount first is a real pro move. Third, just keep your devices updated and clean. And fourth, live by the rule we talked about. Hot wallet for spending, cold wallet for saving.
And really, that brings us to the single most important point of this whole explainer. All the software, all the hardware, it helps. But at the end of the day, the strongest and most important security tool you have is you. Your knowledge, your skepticism, and your good habits are what will truly keep you safe.
So I'll leave you with this question to really let it sink in. You've learned the rules, you know the threats, and you have the tools. Now that you are officially in charge of your own bank, what's going to be your number one non-negotiable rule?